Do you remember when we met with the CEO of one of our insurers?
Yes.
And he was like,
Oh, I don't really care about the health of my customers. I only care about the health of my shareholders. And we were like, what? You're an insurer. You should care about people not falling sick.
having spent close to 4 years now in the industry, last year I met somebody who said the role of an insurer is to pay claims. And having spent only 3 years in the industry, that came as a shock to me, which essentially goes back to saying this is the most obvious thing that an insurer should have to do is to pay claims. But the way the industry has been groomed over the years, or has matured over the years, it functions in exactly the opposite manner, in the sense that insurers don't necessarily love to pay claims. They do whatever they can to not have to pay them, and that destroys experience.
I grew up battling obesity, and I went through my own transformation journey where I lost about 30 kilos. And actually my dad was my inspiration because he's been extremely fit sort of throughout his life.
And been in insurance all
And been in insurance his entire career as well. And my dad literally works out for 3 hours a day. But as he kept getting older, his premium, the cost of his health insurance kept going up like astronomically. And no matter how fit he is, he never falls sick, he doesn't go to the doctor, like it made no difference on the cost of care. And so I was like, well, actually, the problem is that people are willing to take care of their health, but there's no way to get rewarded for it. There's no incentive. There is no discount when they are less risky than the person who, sits on the couch all day. We built health insurance products that actually reward users by giving them cash back for being healthy. So the more you walk, the better you sleep, the more you take preventative care, blood testing, talk to a doctor on your phone, take care of your mental health, etc. You actually get cash back from the health insurance plans. And this is how we're aligning the incentives, right? So the healthier you are, the less you fall sick, the less the insurance company pays, the less the cost of healthcare, the less the cost of premiums. And we're actually creating this beautiful virtuous cycle where good health leads to savings, leads to better experience. So I think it was in 2022, we were trying to sell our platform to insurance companies. And what we realized was that just by adding our application to the health insurance, it wasn't working, it wasn't delivering the results. And we didn't have too much time left. And then this beautiful opportunity came to create our own insurance products, to really change the full experience and take complete control. But to do that, we needed more money. And we went back to our investors. They said no, they didn't have appetite to invest more cash. And so Jay and I basically decided to cut our salaries and find the money we needed to start this new line of business. But from that came sort of the business that has helped us grow and scale, and access to all the data and all the insights that's really now driving the business forward. So if we hadn't made that hard decision at that point, we would not have been able to be where we are. I think one of the things we really believe is like nobody anywhere in the world wakes up and goes like, I'm going to buy insurance today. Like that's not an emotion, right? Nobody really wants to buy insurance. What they want is to not fall sick. And with all the stuff that's happening in AI and etc. that's around us right now, we firmly believe that the cost of primary care, the cost of preventative care is going to fall significantly. People are going to get this health subscription, this health support, which is super personalized to them. And then all the bills that they would have if they were to fall sick would be covered.
And the future is not local, the future is global. So today, what we're seeing in the kingdom is significantly higher scale, but also in an expedited speed. So this is something that we're looking at covering across the UAE, across the region. But we're also looking at global markets now, because we believe that this is no longer an idea or a concept, it's a movement. Everybody's moving towards prevention. Everybody's talking about how do I get ready before it happens. And we're on the right track. We've got the wind in our sails, so to speak. And with that, we believe that the future is Wellx.